Alright. Ready?
I don't even know what to say.
Alright. Start from the beginning. So, Nevaeh, you came down here, right? With your mom. And from your point of view, what happened? Had they helped you?
No, they just made everything worse.
Okay. Now, what you've made, I ain't gonna tell you to say what the allegations were, but
I made allegations against my grandmother, and they're still not doing anything about it. They keep saying that I have to go back with her when I'm saying I want to come home. So basically,
you're doing a good job. Don't be nervous. Yeah, you laugh when you're nervous. You get that from your mama.
Basically, they're not helping me at all. They're just making my mental health worse. They're messing with my time with my mom. They're horrible.
Okay. So my question is, Miss Alicia Richardson.
She did not make a report.
Did she write down anything you said?
She did not write anything. She did not make a report. She asked me questions, but there's no report at all. Nothing I said is in a document or a paper or even in a computer system.
Are you personally asking for a copy of that information?
Yes. I need a copy.
And do you feel like you'll be safe if you return to your grandmother's house?
No. The woman will actually murder me.
I don't think she will.
She will murder me.
Who knows? But so you don't feel that you're safe. You feel like grandma might retaliate against you. And you've clearly said this to police officers, correct?
Yes.
You've said this to...
I've said this to Mrs. Sharpie?
Miss Sharper?
Yeah, Miss Sharper. And she want to be a B.
Did you say this to Miss Morris as well?
Yes.
Miss Marie Morris? What do you feel like Miss Marie Morris did anything? Did she ask you any questions?
Miss Morris did help. She told them I cannot go back with my grandmother. She put me with my grandfather. She transferred the case to Georgia, and she left it alone.
How do you feel about the situation in Georgia? Do you feel like Georgia helped you? Do you feel like
Georgia? I don't know. They left it alone. So.
Do you feel like they failed you as far as putting you with your grandmother?
Yes. They should have examined her more carefully, looked through false documents, and looked at her mental health before they put me with her. So, yeah.
You feel like your grandmother had some mental issues? Can you tell me some examples of what your grandmother did to you?
Has OCD real bad. She would cuss me out for no random reason. She always tried to fight me. She made me clean up after her son. Those are some of the things.
Okay. Her son is disabled, correct?
Yes.
That being my brother, who I know was born at 8 months. He's still wearing a diaper. And how old is Waleed now?
10.
10. And he's still wearing a diaper, and you still have to change those. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Also, let's see. I'm trying to think of any other questions. What about the caseworker that came out after you swallowed a handful of pills?
Now, the caseworker who came out, she did see the pill bottle. She did know I took pills. Grandma had manipulated me to lie and say that I was fine and that I didn't take any pills. She even lied to the caseworker about the lock on my door.
Okay, wait. I want to stop you right there. How did she manipulate you? What did she tell you?
She started promising things. She started telling me that you couldn't even get me back, so what was the point of even telling them that? She told me I would go into foster care.
And did the caseworker that came out to Georgia, did she investigate your grandmother? Did she ask her questions?
No.
Did she go into your room and look at
She did.
Okay. What did she say about your room?
She didn't say anything about my room, but she did ask about a lock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, doing me, manipulative grandmother, I made up a lie and said that she was just so protective. Now, Grandma...
So she did see the lock on the door?
She did.
Okay. That's all. That shows right there that obviously your grandmother was locking you in at night, which is illegal.
Yes.
Either way it goes. Okay, so I don't want to seem like I'm leading you anywhere. So, is your clothes in the shed?
Yes.
Are they kept in a shed outside on the patio?
Yes.
Okay, explain that.
Now, Grandma, knowing as her OCD, she would always say I was being nasty. So what she would do, she would take all my stuff out my room, put it in bags, and put it in the shed, where my stuff would get too small and get too moldy. And when I ask for more clothes, she'll say I already have some. But when they don't fit me right, she'll say I'm being a whore. And this is not a whorehouse. So.
Okay, so she did call you out of your name.
She called me out of my name since I was 8.
What are some of the other names that she has called you?
Bitch, whore, slut, tramp. I can make up a whole list. Nigga, motherfucker, hoe.
Okay. And people are gonna say that you're unruly and that you're lying, and maybe that I've coerced you. Have I coerced you in any way?
No. Actually, I was the one who convinced her to take me with her. My mother was like, "Oh, I don't know, we'll get in trouble." I told Mommy that if they don't take me with her, I'm running away. So basically, I told her to take me with her.
Okay. So is there anything that she's done to you that really harmed you and that really hurt you down emotionally?
She tried to strangle me.
Or physically?
She accidentally hit my head on a microwave. She's tried to choke me with a broom. She's locked me in my room. She has never let me outside. She has told my parents things that are lies. She has told me things that I started.
What are some of the things that she told you?
That I'm a waste of sperm. I should have been dumped in the trash when I was a baby. My mother, that's why my mother doesn't want me. That's why my father doesn't want me. All type of stuff.
Okay. So is there anything else that you want anyone to know about the foster care system, your grandmother, anything?
I just want the foster care system to know that y'all should really start investigating people more, because a lot of kids have been committing suicide in foster care. Like a girl just jumped off a building because they wouldn't listen to her. So.
And did you or did you not state that you would harm yourself?
I did.
What were your exact words?
I will fucking kill myself if you take me back to her house.
Her being?
My grandmother.
Okay.
And also, one day my uncle said I was sick because I had drunk 99% alcohol that same night. She sent me to school knowing I was too weak to walk, saying that I should stop.
You drunk alcohol? Yes. You talking about rubbing alcohol?
Rubbing alcohol. Uncle Sam
and she didn't take you to the hospital or a doctor?
Nope.
Okay. And did the school realize that you were sick?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Wallace let me sleep for half the class, but he didn't say anything.
Okay. All right. And that's it? Yep. That's all you got to say?
That's all.
Okay.